What is going on, guys? This is Aaron. This is just kind of be a where are we at now on the E39. As most of you have seen in a few of the updates on TikTok, Instagram, as well as even this YouTube channel, we have finished the exterior of the car mostly. Yesterday I did receive the Carbon Creations carbon fiber Haman style front lip. We're going to be putting that on this weekend, kind of rounding out the front of the vehicle a little bit more. I'm currently still looking at ordering a carbon set of side skirt extensions, but the only ones I'm finding are kind of universal fits that aren't the full length. There's a break in between them that have to be molded together, and they're kind of ugly looking. They look good, but they look ugly. So I'm not 100% sure on those yet, on putting them on. The two next big things for the car that need to be addressed at some point, definitely will be addressed, period, is interior. Currently, interior on the car is just toast. During the process of paint and body, tearing everything apart and putting it back together, I already had a tear in my driver's seat, but now it's way worse. And the course of them putting everything back together, the driver's seat developed seat twists, which is pretty notorious in E39s. So I have to fix that as well. Or I just have to decide whether or not I want to run an aftermarket seat. If I do run an aftermarket seat, I do want to make sure it is a tan one to try to match this sand beige interior that is in my E39, because I like the color combo going from the tan to the purple to the white. I do want to keep that theme going a little bit, kind of like peanut butter jelly with marshmallow fluff in there. So I do want to keep that going. Outside of that, I have not really seen any great quality tan seats. I've seen some from Cypher, but they have a lot of seat flex in terms of when you lean back, it has a ton of give, which I'm just not a fan of, because I'm a bigger dude. So I don't want to be in anything that's just constantly going to be flexing while just driving the car. Engine-wise, that's still up in the air. We do need to decide what we're doing engine-wise on the car. We're still running the M62TU. I am still using the oil catch can system that I put in whenever the shop that did the timing guides fucked up everything, and I band-aided everything together, and it's been running and getting me by for 4 years now, 3.5, 4 years. So it's working and it's holding strong, but I either have to fully commit to tearing down this engine and rebuilding it the proper way, and having someone that I do some research on, like fully rebuilding the whole thing, or I just need to commit to an engine swap. I've toyed with the idea of an LS swap for many, many years. I still really, really want to do it, just in terms of if something breaks, I can go to the parts store and buy the part to fix it marginally, and it'll be readily available, instead of me having to go to FCP Euro or ECS Tuning or Turner Motorsports and ordering a part and then waiting roughly a month for it to get to my house. LS swap, I know it's overdone. I know a lot of people are kind of like, oh, screw that, you're taking the heart of the BMW out of it, but at the end of the day, it's the most unreliable part of the car, and I'm just kind of over it. Granted, if I put the money in to rebuild it and rebuild it the right way, we're looking at about 10 to 12 grand to build it up a little bit and rebuild it the right way. But once we do that, we'll get easily 100 to 150,000 miles out of it before needing to do anything to it again. Whereas an LS swap is going to be in that same price range. So it just comes down to, do I want to keep it purist or do I not? But just by looking at the car as it sits right now, you guys know I'm not a purist. I'm far from it. I get comments all the time about how I ruined a BMW, but I bought it as a junky 540. I bought it under the assumption the timing guides were going to go within a month, and they lasted 2 years before they went. So that's kind of where we're at. Exterior, though, the car is in good shape. The paint is fully cured. I still need to set up an appointment with a buddy of mine to fully paint correct it, because it has holograms on it from whenever they just kind of pre-buffed it at the paint shop whenever they were sending it out. So we need to fully paint correct it, do like a one stage to get it done, and then we're going to PPF the full front of the car, and then we're going to ceramic coat the whole car. So there are still things to be done. The car is far from done. There's always going to be something working on the car. It's just few and far between. I'm not made of money. I just do things when I can. I save up money and then splurge on the next step, and that's it. Bags are still a possibility in the future. I don't know. I kind of don't want to run that driving reliability that I have, and I want something else that could break driving wise in terms of that. I've had bags before, and I went through a lot of pumps, so I don't want to do that again. But anyways, guys, that's where we're at for the E39 as it sits right now. I hope you guys are looking forward to the future videos. I know I'm not doing like super in-depth making of or installs or tutorials, but it's just little odds and ends now until we get to the interior and the engine work. So it'll happen, it'll come, but there's just going to be gaps, so we'll just have to deal with the other stuff in between. I'm not made of money, we do it when I can. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everyone that is following me across all the platforms. TikTok especially, that's blown up. I went from 1,400 followers to 2,000 in the course of 2 to 3 days. So yeah, TikTok views and TikTok followers, you guys are awesome if you follow me on multiple platforms. But thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. You have a good rest of your day.